Hi, and welcome to the Home Video Emporium. I'm your host, my name is Brendan, and with this series what I hope to do is to catalog my entire collection of home videos and determine which of these still belongs in the collection, which of these needs to hit the trail, and make way for some future movies, as there's only so much space in my apartment to fit all these movies. I set a goal that hopefully by the end of the series we'll get rid of at least 30 movies. 30 movies, DVDs, Blu-rays, whatever. And so maybe at around 50 episodes or so, maybe by then I'll take a quick count to see. Maybe not all of them make the cut. But today's edition, we are reviewing the 1999 Pedro Almodovar film, All About My Mother. This is the Criterion collection. Obviously, as you can expect with Criterion, you get a excellent looking picture. It's a 2K scan, lots of special features. You get a booklet. So it's a very, very nice presentation. This was not my first Almodovar film. I had seen Talk to Her and I believe Volver before I saw this. So I was already familiar with Almodovar, and I specifically saw this one just because of him as a director. I had become a fan and wanted to see more. And I had already also seen Penelope Cruz in some English-speaking language films, and it was kind of interesting to see her all the way back here. One of the things that really struck me most when I first saw it was the just absolutely gorgeous use of color. It's a very striking film that I feel like with some movies that are even shot in color, they don't really use the color to its true power, true ability. And it's just a lot of muted colors, which sometimes can work, but this is really, really vibrant colors. It really stands out so much for you. Really great camera work, great compositions. In addition to that, the storytelling that Almodovar uses is very unique. The story just completely meanders all over the place. It seems like there's really no direction, but at the end somehow he just makes it work at the end. He's one of those few writer-directors that I don't think any other director could direct his scripts. They're just so unique. I don't think anyone else would know what to do with them. And I'm not sure what a movie directed by Almodovar, written by just some generic script, what that would look like, if it would still be, how it would still look. He also uses a lot of subject matter that, especially, this was still 99, so it wasn't that long ago, but things that might have been taboo at the time still might be a little taboo. And there's really no judgment of the characters, of their decisions. There's a lot of things in this that you see various assaults right early in the movie. You see a kind of a unsavory kind of area, but it's not really presented the way like Scorsese did in Taxi Driver, where it seems really dangerous. Even though there is obviously danger there, we're just seeing it as observers. We're not really seeing it as this through any kind of lens and a filter, which is really unique, and it's something that he does throughout his career. All the movies I've seen, I haven't seen them all, but he will use taboo subject matter and just will present it just like any other thing. There's really no judgment. There's no differentiating this, the characters' decisions. We're not here to blame them. It's just these are their decisions they made, and so be it. We just, if we like the characters, and we're on board for their decisions. Some of the special features on this, we get, there's a retrospective from 2012, I believe. Yes, from 2012. There's also there was some on-set footage from 99 when they were making it, which does feature interviews with Almodovar and his mother, who he obviously dedicated this to, as well as all the great women of the classic movies, such as Bette Davis and Gina Rollins. And you get to see him and his mother eating together. Their dinner table looks delicious. She talks about how they were Ava Gardner trading cards, I believe, in chocolates or something, or some kind of candy. And Pedro himself really wanted to be like Ava Gardner. He says it's because he wanted to be that good looking, have those great movie star good looks. And you do get the retrospective for 2012. And personally, I do enjoy retrospective more than on-set stuff, just because I think when you're in the middle of it, when you're shooting something, you're kind of still in the process of promoting the movie. And whereas in a retrospective, you're back there talking about it. Sometimes you talk about really disastrous things, but a lot of these people really do talk fondly of the of the process. It's a French-made documentary. The narrator is talking in English, and you do get to see a lot about Almodovar. You get to see interviews with Cecilia Roth, Penelope Cruz, a lot of the characters who are in this, looking back fondly on the process of meeting everyone, doing the table reading. And so I think that this is a very good production here from Criterion. They really do a good job both presenting the movie, and I think the sound is great, I think the picture is great, as well as, you know, special features. So I do recommend this. I think the Criterion is worth it. And that's all for this. That's all for this episode. Hope you enjoyed this one, and hope to see you again soon. Have a good night. Cut.